flipping these dollars. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. I work so hard for this money, don't plan on giving up. Bitches on my dick and these niggas mad cause they giving love. Bitches wanna look at me now cause I got my paper up. I'm so loyal to the game, I don't give a fuck. See me rolling down Melrose, 5-6 spins, don't give a fuck. Riding on that thing, you see me riding on that thing. Switching lanes, that sexy body, you see the candy paint. Yeah, I'm doing things, see the chain hang, know the name, inside our gang, it's still the same. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. 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 Ain't no trust in the city where a nigga coming from. I remember scraping for dollars, I didn't have a crumb. Couldn't believe I used to risk it all on the run. That was back in the days when nigga was young and dumb. It was back in the day when I didn't have none. He couldn't get nigga getting them dollars. Got that backpack, yeah, full of cash. Saddle gang, nigga. Pussy gang killer. Always been a nigga. Before I got paid. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. 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 I work so hard for this money, no plan on giving up. Niggas wanna be like the bitches, they wanna give it up. Conquer and division through killing, they throw the book at us. Building private prisons for niggas, you know who fill them up. Catch me holding down, my focus the other side, don't give a fuck. Sliding on your main, they got you riding on your main. Niggas switching lanes, can't trust nobody, they built like candy paint, yeah. Nigga, when you see the chain swing, know the name, inside the gang, it's still the same. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. 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 I work so hard for this money, don't plan on giving up. Bitches on my dick and these niggas mad cause they giving love. Bitches wanna look at me now cause I got my paper up. I'm so loyal to the game, I don't give a fuck. See me rolling down Melrose, 5-6 spins, don't give a fuck. Riding on that thing, you see me riding on that thing. Switching lanes, that sexy body, you see the candy paint. Yeah, I'm doing things, see the chain hang, know the name, inside our gang, it's still the same. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. 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 Ain't no trust in the city where a nigga coming from. I remember scraping for dollars, I didn't have a crumb. Couldn't believe I used to risk it all on the run. That was back in the days when nigga was young and dumb. It was back in the day when I didn't have none. He couldn't get nigga getting them dollars. Got that backpack, yeah, full of cash. Saddle gang, nigga. Pussy gang killer. Always been a nigga. Before I got paid. I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. 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 I
work so hard for this money, no plan on giving up. Niggas wanna be like the bitches, they wanna give it up. Conquer and division through killing, they throw the book at us. Building private prisons for niggas, you know who fill them up. Catch me holding down, my focus upper side, don't give a fuck. Sliding on your main, they got you riding on your main. Niggas switching lanes, can't trust nobody, they built like candy paint, yeah. Nigga, when you see the chain swing, know the name, it's Shadow Gang, it's still the same.
I'm making this money, flipping these dollars. 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 I'm making this money, flipping these dollars.
Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and beg me, please, to let you in me. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. 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 Some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. 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 Your body is calling me, your eyes is undressing me. You know that you want it bad, you know that I want it too. Let's go in the back, in the VIP room. Let's fuck up a check, huh? Let's go to the moon. Let's get all so twisted, baby. Let's get so fucked up, oh baby. Let's stay up all night, oh baby. Let's do what's just right, oh baby. I know that you like it, baby. I know that you feeling, baby. I know that you need it, baby. This shit is so epic, baby. It's fire, the shit right, baby. My bitches is bad, oh baby. You gotta pay way up, baby. You know what it is, so baby. Let's get to the money, 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 baby. Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and beg me, please, to let you in me. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride. I wanna ride, 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 I wanna ride. Some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. 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 Está ready pa'l party, papi, dímelo a mí. Yo te traigo las putis, papi, que te hacen feliz. Toda la noche aquí, no te vayas de aquí. Si quieres llama mami, que te encuentre aquí. Hoy la pasamos bien, tú me chingas a mí. Yo te beso en la boca y te hago un split. Las muchachas están ready pa' ponerte a sufrir. Las muchachas están ready pa' ponerte a sufrir. Ven para acá, ven para acá. 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 Vamos a chingar, vamos a chingar. 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 Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and beg me, please, to let you in me. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. 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 Some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house, some hoes in the house. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride.
Ooh, we're down. I'ma hold you, hold me down. Over you
toes, 2 feet down, we down, yeah, we down, yeah, yeah, down, yeah, baby, we down, yeah, yeah, down, yeah. Ooh, my last house split it, bottom and crown, I'm with it. I'll tell the judge I did it. Just put something on my books, come visit. I know you would do the same for me. I know that if anybody came for me, I know it ain't a thing to bang for me. Need you to know that it's the same for me. More than a homie, don't nobody know me better than you. How to get me back together like you. When I fall apart like I always do, I ain't never not knew who to run to. Baby, that's you. Ooh, riding with me since day were go. Always there when I need you so. Run this song back and know for sure that we down. Shotgun in the whip, sit down. See you whenever they see me around. We 10 toes, 2 feet down. We down, we down, yeah, yeah, down, yeah. Baby, we down, yeah, yeah, down, yeah. Ooh, we down. I'ma hold you, hold me down. Over you, somebody get your beat down. We 10 toes, 2 feet down. We down, yeah, we down.
Got you. I said I got you.
Stay down 10 toes. Say the word, let me know. Call me and it's a go. Call me and it's a go. Stay down 10 toes. Say the word, let me know. Call me and it's a go. Call me and it's a go.
10 toes, stand on all 10. From the back, make her do it back in. And I know she love me cause I got D-Rex in. Come give me head till I'm crashing. You know you look good to me. Come pull up in the hood with me. Yeah, ain't no limit, get to swiping. I'ma ice you out and have you ice it. Please suck the digit like you trifling. I told her be nasty with me, P don't be classy with me. Know you got class in a week, but you gon' stay. You stay down and I might give you a mango.
Stay down 10 toes. Say the word, let me know. Call me and it's a go. Call me and it's a go. Ooh, say something like we dirty and the Jake's coming. If you're loyal, hit the jeweler, have him make some. Let you whip the G-Wagon or the rape some. Take one fake, now something they can say about you. And if the breast ain't real, I know the heart's so true. And you a thug all day and I got love all day. Legal and crime hit my line and I'm on my way. But I jump first if you ever say jump. But I got your back so much I'm in the front. Long as you shotgun, pistol grip pump. Let me tell you, I'ma stay down. Stay down 10 toes. Say the word, let me know. Call me and it's a go. It's a go. Call me and it's a go. Baby, I'ma stay down 10 toes. Say the word, let me know.
Go down where it says EDSP logo. There we are.
Okay, all right. I'm looking light bright, but you know, we here.
As always, you got a little piece of what lights did we turn off before?
That one just needs to be off at all times. Especially when I'm in the building. Hello. Both of them. And turn that one to natural light, because my God. Look at me. This is not how bright I am. You see that? Y'all. While Jerry is getting the light together. See, he always do this.
It was already at the
And then turn the intensity of it down. Use the other knob and turn it down. Oh, that's too much. Low. I'll deal with it. I can deal.
Deal with this one?
Yeah. Like what other light can I? We'll deal. This is episode 111.
You gotta call boy. What's his name
My God.
again? Scotty.
We gonna call him in. Of course, we're gonna call him in, but at the same time, this is episode 111. I also have to pause this music so I can turn this back up, and then we can call him.
All right. So while you're making that phone call, as Laugh just said, this is episode 111 of the Everything and Then Some podcast on another Talk Your Shit Tuesday. And we have special guests today.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be doing that all day. Thank you. So, the missus sitting next to us is my big cousin. Y'all know her on IG and stuff as Unlock Your Mind 1.
Oh, I don't have permission.
Make sure you
Just keep talking.
make
I'm
sure
gonna add
you
him
hit
as a
her
friend.
up, get your merch and stuff, all of that, and tell yourself about tell yourself to the people. That didn't make any sense. Tell the people about yourself. There you go. There
Is
you
it
go.
working already as we got it in the camera?
Is what working in the camera?
Is the Bombay working already since we got it in the camera?
Don't do me, okay?
I'm not. I tried to ask it on the slide, and you made me repeat the question. I mean, listen.
Because I didn't know what you was talking about. My bad.
I can see.
We usually be on the same page. Not that time. All right, Sharonda, tell the
we all
people
shook.
about yourself.
We all shook for different reasons.
So my name is Sharonda Mason. I have my master's in social work, and I will be
masters.
Getting my license.
Yes.
Cleveland State.
Good shit.
I'll be getting my license so that I can do therapy services in the next 2 months.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so that's going to be a part of Unlock Our Minds as well. But right now, what I'm doing is if anyone needs any resources for therapy services, I have a list of therapy.
Give me that list. I need it.
Okay.
I need it.
I got it on deck. I
need it.
I can airdrop it, whatever.
Absolutely, please.
And I have a list of places in Cleveland that I've kind of have heard from the community their self saying this is a good place. I've been there. I love it. Or places that I've seen or dealt with my drug treatment clients. I've sent some of them there. So I have a small list, but it's a mighty list. And then I also sell positive affirmation t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts to bring awareness to mental health.
She be out all the pop-up shops.
All of them. When my son don't have 1,000 things going on. But yeah, I'll be at the pop-up shops. I'll be at one next month in February on 185th. That's the main place that I go because she always have dope energy at her pop-up shops. East 185th, so follow that on Facebook.
Follow them. I follow them too. We need to start messaging her more so we can get into these pop-up shops because Laugh want to do pop-up shops.
It's definitely a good vibe. She always
is.
have good resources. She's very open to giving you any information you need to know about business. She's not stingy with her information or anything.
That's always good.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she's a
'cause
very dope person.
You know how some people can be.
Because black people and people in Cleveland,
Yeah.
They want
they
to
want to keep
all the
everything to
themselves,
themselves, and it's just
right.
how are we supposed to grow and elevate? And you
Like,
just
this
keeping
is-
all the information
yeah.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You ain't trying to help nobody around you.
And that's what I've been coming across people that's really been like, here's some information. Here, I want to work with you. I want to collaborate with you. And it is some people out here that want to do that. And I'm open. Like, that's what I'm on this year. I'm all about collaboration. Because if we don't collaborate, we can't do everything by ourselves.
I feel it. I feel it.
Feel
definitely.
that.
So you can shop at www.unlockourmindsllc.com and all the merch is on there, or you can find it on Instagram at UnlockOurMinds1.
All right, and then she is about to start a podcast, a mental health based podcast, guarding
Guarding the key to your
the
mind.
key to your mind. There you go. Y'all know I'm bad with names.
And I'm calling.
stuff.
I'm calling the second person a part of this podcast.
So y'all make sure y'all follow them on IG. Also, be on the lookout for all their content that will be coming soon. And she hit me up. She was just like, "Y'all got a good podcast. I'm interested in starting one. Let me come talk shit with y'all on the last Tuesday of the month." I'm just like, "All right, pull up." Me and Life don't be doing nothing. We be all down for people to come, but most of the people who hit us up, y'all don't be serious for real. And
they don't be wanting to come through.
If you don't show me no real energy that you're trying to be on the show or that you're passionate about what you're doing, I'm not having you on my platform.
But we
Or
appreciate
our
the guests
platform.
this
Appreciate
week.
it. Absolutely.
I
Definitely.
appreciate you guys.
Listen, anytime.
We got Scotty on the line. Scotty, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, Scotty, I'll let you start because you contacted me about this venture. So I'm gonna let you lead about what is.
Yeah, since you
guard the
late
key
too,
to your
Mr.
mind.
Scotty.
No, that's my fault. I didn't know we had to be friends. I mean, I
No,
thought
he
maybe.
don't got his stuff on private. That's his own fault.
so that's his fault. Oh, so you're a private guy.
He's one of
got
those.
you.
He's
Oh
one
my
of those.
gosh.
So it's his own fault.
You know, we have a thing about private people. We don't like that. We like public, open, let us all know what's going on type people. But we're glad you're here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My profile's still not going public.
Yo. I ain't mad at it.
Not fire. But basically, over the last few years, I've been thinking about mental health and what could I do to bring some type of awareness. And over the last year, I had an opportunity, the privilege to help out with some things in my own personal life, my family, and different things of that nature. And you know, COVID has created a new world for a lot of us.
For sure.
So with that being said, there's a lot of changes that I had to make, but make a long story short, I had to help out a loved one and that battled severe depression. And I learned that with that experience is that when you are helping someone to get to their healing or get to a better state of mind, and there's a loved one. Now, there's a difference between a loved one and a friend. You know, friends we all pick. Family we born with, you can't help it. But loved ones are the ones that you have their best interest and have your best interest at heart. So when you explore that and you try to get to a healing with them, what happens is you start to experience some of the things that they experience. And if you experience some of those things with them, guess what? Now you reliving their trauma and you reliving your own trauma. So
That's
I was
deep.
like, well, I'm going through all of this. And obviously I can't control somebody else's feeling. I can only help them navigate through it. Okay, what can I do? And so I took down a piece of paper and started jotting these ideas. And you know how it is. You all got a podcast. And you want every I to be dotted, every T to be crossed. And that was taking too long. It took over a year. Well, not over a year, but it felt like it took over a year, but it took a few months.
No,
But
that
anyhow,
sounds perfect for Laugh. She loves sitting on something, making sure everything is together before
Listen.
she release it.
You know me.
She gonna wait that year.
I sit on
ready for
songs, ideas, all types of stuff. I sit on it until I know it's perfect.
Well, baby, I got pages. You want some of mine?
Yeah.
And ain't no I dotted, ain't no T crossed.
Lord.
So, but anyhow, I was thinking about what can I do? I got all these ideas and stuff down, so it hit me. It said, just go ahead and do what I tell you to do. So I said, okay. Also, I said, well, mental health is one of the things I want to do. And I said, well, what should I do? Like what? I'm clueless. I got all these ideas, all these things, but what should I do? He said, you know what? Go ahead and partner with someone. I said, okay, partner with someone. I said, okay, what am I going to partner with? Like, he said, well, at least if you partner, you can share the load. You have two experiences, two viewpoints.
Yes.
And you can reach more people. So I said, okay, who? I said, Sharonda. Her name just came to my mind. I said, Sharonda. Let me go ahead and reach her. Let me hit her up. So anyhow, I said, but before I hit her up, what should I call it? Or what should I say? You know, because you don't want to talk to somebody crazy and looking at you like you, well, listen to me like I'm stupid. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and figure this one out. So I prayed a little bit longer. And he said, well, protecting your key. That's okay, protecting your key is guarding your key. I said, okay, guarding your key. So to your your mind. So I said, let me go ahead and hit Sharonda up. I don't got her in my Rolodex or in my my phone right now. You know?
Not the
Let
Rolodex.
me look up on Facebook.
Not the Rolodex.
So I put Sharonda up on Facebook, and lo and behold,
Oh,
what
he's
is
so
her
busy.
business
I had to
called?
look in the Rolodex.
Like, that was slight. This slight flex is brought to you by
Scotty
Right.
Robinson.
Slight flex.
Proper from 1991, but yeah. So I looked her up, and lo and behold, what's the name of your business, Sharonda?
Unlock our minds.
There you go. I got the key, and she got the lock. There you go.
There you
Ooh,
go.
shit. Ooh.
Yes.
I like that. I like how
Get
he
with
just,
the winning team.
how he just, man. I just told her that we had to get with the winning team. Sometimes you just got to get with the winning team.
It,
Right.
it makes life
Yeah.
easier.
Oh my gosh, does it?
So that was smart of you, and that was smart of the Lord to tell you to link up with someone because
So which means he's smart of the Lord. Okay? The Lord is smart.
he know what he be doing sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say the sometimes again,
Sometimes.
but yeah.
Sometimes.
Some-
Free.
And of course, when he hit me up, that was one of my goals for this year, was to do some type of monthly or some type of outreach to people, you know, just to get the word out there. Because I can do pop-up shops all day, once a month. I'm only reaching the people that's coming in.
Yeah.
So we can do something that can be put on social media and people can go back and look at it. They
Yeah,
may be having
stay
a hard
forever,
day.
you know?
Yeah, you know, it's dope. So that was one of my goals. So when he came to me about it and I was writing out my goals for the first quarter, I was like, look at God. He didn't just
Sometimes.
he didn't put it all together.
Sometimes
for
he
me.
be coming through.
Yeah. So I was excited. I was down. Like, I'll take this load on because this was something that
I love it.
absolutely wanted to do.
Love it.
Well, that's good because I enjoy doing. The
And I can't wait
pod.
till y'all get started.
Yeah, and it's going to be nice to have a podcast that I can listen to that's going to
Oh, I
teach
see
me
y'all.
about mental health and all the good stuff.
Yeah, because it's so taboo. Like, people don't want to talk about it. And
Yeah.
it's just crazy. Like, everybody go through mental health. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I think Black people are just starting to
are.
acknowledge it and just starting to do something about it.
Yeah.
And we need more podcasts like this.
We do.
You know,
Yeah.
Especially with African Americans at the forefront. It's real.
it makes it a little easier for us to.
And, you know, it's
To
always
listen
easier.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're more comfortable talking to people that we see. When we see ourselves.
Yeah.
So,
It definitely makes it easier.
Yeah, for sure.
but
Yeah,
definitely.
and that's where I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Am I muted? Yeah, that's where that's what me and Sharon was talking about. You know, because a lot of times people don't have these conversations, and they think that things are okay, and at the same time, somebody's really struggling. And then there's people who know that somebody's really struggling, but they don't know where to put it, what basket to put it in, or how to help that person out. And when me and Sharonda was talking, we said we wanted like it's like almost like a table talk or something, like as a group of us talking about issues, relevant issues, and different things of that nature. You know, because we feel like that people respond more off engagement, you know, and they learn a lot
Yes.
from engagement.
Yes.
So, yeah, it feels weird to be talking and looking at you all while I can't look at myself.
Well, you in Columbus.
Yeah, you in
Scotty.
Columbus. We could have video chatted if you would have
not on his
but
computer.
You said you ain't got yourself
Not
together.
with,
so-
not with one screen.
No,
We couldn't do that. Now, if he was at my house, we can do all this. I have several screens.
Yeah,
and
she got
I
all
can
the
make it
hookup.
happen.
I'm in
But
the basement.
we here at the basement. I don't know what Mark calls his little place here, but we in his
So
basement.
I have a question for you guys. What would be signs? No, that's not the right way to put it. How would you notice signs of somebody who's going through something like mentally or struggling with something, they're not communicating it with you?
So one thing you can look at is their change in demeanor.
Okay.
Maybe their emotions are up and down, so they're at one extreme or the other. So one minute they may be really upset, next minute they may be really calm. You know, sometimes they don't care about their appearance. When you start in the way they talk, so sometimes people talk. You know, you have a person talk real positive all the time, and then all of a sudden they just like in this negative space. Something is going on. And a lot of times we are scared to ask people like, well, what's wrong? Because we don't want to pry, but like how we're in now with all the suicide and stuff, like we have to start prying on our people because people be struggling by themselves and feel like they are by themselves. I just did a training on suicide, like how to ask questions. Not having a fear of asking questions, because that's the thing. People like they don't want to ask. Like you can flat out ask them like, "Are you thinking about suicide?" There's nothing wrong with asking people that because it's just straightforward. You know, when you try to beat around the bush, they're gonna beat around the bush with their answers.
True. Yeah.
Ooh,
so you have to kind of be direct, but also be sensitive at the same time.
That's some helpful information because I know how to be direct. I don't know how to be sensitive about it all the time.
Yeah, Jerry direct with me all the time.
I know how to be direct.
Every damn day I got to deal with his directness.
I'm the same way. I'm very direct.
Don't do me laugh.
I mean, I appreciate it. Cause you know, I mean, first of
I
all,
don't be having time for like the small chit chat.
the bull. I get it. I get it.
That too. You know, time is precious, and don't got time to be wasting
you
it.
okay? Like I smell you. Like are you okay today?
I smell you. Like it's funny, but it ain't. But like you know, nah. Cause now that I'm looking back, and I mean, I've had some friends that was obviously going through something, but I just didn't know how to ask them.
But see, but you're really good with doing that with me though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on you.
Cause Laugh already know if I don't hear or see from him for 2 to 3 days, it's something going
I'm like,
up.
no,
And she's gonna message me and ask me like, Jerry, you good?
Hello, I done
and
sent you
sometimes I'd be like,
several funny memes, and you ain't laughed at all.
Right?
Like,
what's
sir,
going on?
what is going on?
Definitely.
Yeah,
And those are signs. You know
I be
what I'm
having
saying?
my moments where I just like being to myself.
Same, and I know he feels it when
Yeah.
I'm in that space.
But I don't know, since we've started talking about mental health more, I don't know if that's like a mental health issue or if I be going through something subconsciously and I haven't realized it yet, and that's just the way I process it is by disappearing off into myself. I don't know yet. That's why I want a therapist.
It's a defense
I
mechanism.
believe
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
That's why I said, give me that list for that
Yeah.
therapist, because I know I want one. I'm in a place where, yes, I want to talk to somebody so they can give me the just good advice, because they don't have, that's their job, and they don't have nothing against me. They don't know nothing
Right.
about me.
They don't know nothing
They're just
about
trying
me.
to help
Yes.
me.
Clean slate,
Yes.
and they can give you tools on how to cope with different things when you're going through them. Because they're not going to sit here and be like, but this is what you need to do. They're going to let you talk it out. A good therapist is going to let you kind of talk it out. They're just going to probe you with questions to get your mind going. But then they're going to help you, give you tools so that when you get in that space, you know how to get out of it. That's the biggest thing. And
also realizing what your triggers are. What don't set you off? Is it because
I'm
you
still
was in a
wondering what my
relationship
triggers.
and you broke up, and normally y'all together in the evening time, or if a child then went to college and now the mother is depressed, the child is gone, So we have to find out what each other's triggers are, but you have to explore that being open and honest too, because I think a lot of issues, hesitancy with mental health is that people aren't open and honest and don't become vulnerable, and they try to control their own healing process. And at times, you just have to let healing take place, let healing heal you.
definitely, because if you're not open, and if you're not
Hey,
gonna be
Darrell! Oh my God! I mean, Darrell. Now I love you. You are the therapist that I need and I want, but I need a therapist. Sorry.
Shout out to him still, though.
Look, that's my other little cousin.
Yeah.
Hey, Darrell. But yeah, you have to be open and honest. Like if you're gonna go into therapy, you gotta go in there with your wall all the way down. Because if you go in there and you try to like hide what's going on, they're not gonna be able to help you because you're not gonna be open.
Yeah.
And that's
And then
the
what's
hardest thing.
going to happen is you're going to put a Band-Aid.
Mm.
Are you talking now? I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was going to say was when a person isn't honest, what happens is they put a Band-Aid on the situation, and the cut can be is a whole lot deeper. And the therapist can't even work with you to get deeper because you got that Band-Aid on. You're trying to cover a mask what's really going on. And that's why it's very important when people choose their counselor or their therapist or however what they want to do, they have to be able to trust that person.
Yeah. So
And then on the flip side of it, when a person's going to help somebody else out, they have to be honest. They have to say, hey, this is what I experienced. Because because in psychology, we learn, when you're going to do psychology and stuff like that, you have to be transparent, you have to be open, you have to be honest. Because the biggest thing is winning somebody's trust. Once you win their trust, they'll probably tell you everything. Information you don't even need to know.
True. And don't get me wrong, you're not gonna go find one therapist and it's gonna be like boom, perfect.
Right.
You may have to go through 1 or 2 or 3 therapists that really suits you, because somebody else therapist can be good for them, but it may not be good for you.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to feel that energy and feel that vibe, like this person is really good for me. Because then that will help you be more vulnerable. But a lot of people just feel like they'll try one therapist and it doesn't work out, and they just be like, yeah, forget it. I ain't going
Yeah.
there. Everybody is the same.
And that's what I'm afraid
Everything is trial and error. You can't just
That's
give
what I'm
up.
afraid of. That I'll get one and I'll be like, man, fuck all this. All this.
I know I wouldn't do that now because I'm at a place where I just want to talk to
work
somebody.
oneself?
Yeah, I just want to work on myself. That's one of my biggest goals for this year, is just to continue working on myself, fall in love with myself more, becoming the best version of myself. And I know a therapist will help with that because Lord knows I got some stuff to talk about. Growing up as a ward. Oh, Lord knows I got some stuff to talk about. So it's just, why not?
Getting it out there.
Yeah. And especially since I'm in a place where I want to date in the world.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring my own baggage that I haven't even recognized that I have. I don't want to bring that
Listen,
into somebody else's life.
My current girlfriend still calls me a serial relationship.
Really?
Like I just hop in and out. And they long term like things.
Right.
Like they're not short term fly by night relationships. These are long term move in trade password relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I feel like everybody need a therapist.
Oh
Everybody do.
yeah. I know I definitely.
I mean, I tried to get one through my job. You know, they give us the free services. That lady was terrible. Once she realized my background,
Did she try
Oh,
to
yeah.
she try to do a little something different?
she
Yeah,
just was
yeah.
like, she asked me one day, like, how are you doing? And I kind of hesitated and was like, I guess I'm all right. She's like, it sounds like you're doing good. Okay. So, we can meet again in 2 weeks. And I'm thinking, like, you
That's
ain't
it?
hear the
See,
hesitation in my
That's it,
voice.
sis.
Don't do that to me.
Like,
Like
I was like, yeah, sis. When you call me back, I will not be answering. I'll be finding.
Please
me a new
don't
one,
do that to
because
me.
that's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
But that's what people.
You know, one
experience.
one thing that I learned from a patient, because I worked in patient psych for a lot of years, and I'm one of, as he just said, that he's just blunt. I was one of those people, hey, you know, if you want to go home, get in that shower, clean yourself, let's feel good, let's go to group, boom, you're discharged.
I know that's right.
And I had a patient, I would go in the room and tell them, like, you know, I'm not getting showered. Do you know you smell? Like, do you know how bad you are treating yourself? It's like you're wanting to be here to get help, but at the same time, you're not working with the program. And that one patient told me, said, you know what, Scotty? Every other nurse, every other doctor came in my room. Hi, how are you? Oh, you're doing fine. How's your medication? Not one person came in that room and told them the truth. So it's very important.
And you know
that
they
you
smell them.
Find your therapist, that they're honest and truthful with you. Like, Sharon, I would have went off on that person. Like, who are you? Like, you ain't my therapist. I'm firing you.
Oh, and I was like, this is what I get for trying to get free services. I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
use
tell.
my
I'm gonna
healthcare
keep it 100
plan.
with y'all. Don't walk up on me and tell me I smell bad.
Listen, I'll
You
tell.
always
I
smell
told Jerry
good
the other
and look
day
good.
we was playing video games, and I just was just sweating in my sleep the night before, but I just got up and played video games like nothing was wrong, and I told Jerry, I was like, man, the way my armpits is
See,
smelling
that's
right now.
different. See, like if Lab,
But I didn't move.
Sharonda, like people who
I didn't
know
even
me,
move. I was like, fam,
be like, Jerry,
I
what's going
don't
on?
even care.
You don't look like yourself. You don't smell
Nah, I wasn't gonna
good.
go
You
out
smell
in
bad. What's
public
going on? But nah, if I'm out
smelling
in
like
public
that.
and some random just like, sir, you're not smelling your best. Are you okay? Hands.
And if
'Cause
you
who
would have
talking
offered to like come over or something like that, I probably would have got in the shower just because, But when I get to that point when I don't care what I smell like, oh please let me know, because
So
some days I don't care.
another question that I had, because she already hinted at suicide, and of course that's a big topic with mental health right now, since Regina King's son just committed suicide. R.I.P. to him. He
R.I.P. to
was
him.
Definitely.
26.
26.
26.
Yep. Ian Alexander Jr.
And
I
she
know-
loved on her son.
Yeah, like
so
I have
much.
people in my life who are survivors of suicide attempts. Thankfully, it happened before I even knew them, so that's good. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, how do you notice signs of somebody that's suicidal? Like, do they display signs? So just like you said, she loved on her son, and you would think somebody that's surrounded by love wouldn't be thinking about killing themselves, but they do.
So it could be it could be slight things that we may brush off.
Okay.
They may say stuff about, like, I'm gonna say they have something that they really, really like, and they try to gift it to you. Like, I love this. It could be something simple like
And
this.
you should have it.
cologne.
Yeah.
And you should have it. I'm gonna give it to you. That's a
Okay.
sign of them getting their affairs in order. If you really look at, sometimes people give stuff away or start like rearranging their lives. That's them kind of like, it could be a sign of suicide, because it's like they're putting different things in place to be in order if they actually commit.
Okay.
Because men commit suicide at a higher rate. I mean, they're more lethal and they are more successful with their suicide because they will use guns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, women use
Pills.
which if someone finds them right away, their stomach get pumped and that's it.
Yeah. And charcoal. And all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So like they may cut themselves, but men majority of the time will either hang themselves or
Yeah.
use a gun or something and go to the extreme. Like when they make up their mind, most of the time they make up their mind.
Yeah. They gonna get it done.
So like
Hey,
I said,
David.
not being scared of, asking that question. If you notice changing behavior, they start gifting stuff away that that they love, not just something like, oh, I don't want this no more, I'm giving it away, but something that they cherish and they're giving it away. Because you see all the videos of her talking about how much she loved her son.
Yeah.
He could have loved his mother just as much.
Right.
But whatever else he had going on, he probably didn't want to put that burden on his mom.
Yeah. On her.
And he could
That's
be,
a word.
yeah, like sometimes people don't want to put that burden on people, so they hide it from them.
Hold it in.
And then he may have told someone else, and they may not have took it serious, because a lot of times people reach out in different ways, whether they're acting out, whether they things like, I just want to die, or I just want to keep her there to talk.
Especially post-COVID.
Yeah.
God.
Like a lot of people are isolated and they feel like they don't have anybody. But just asking that question, and they may not want to talk that day, but if you let them know, like, hey, you made this comment or you said this, if this is how you feeling, come to me and talk to me. And maybe that you'll be the person they come and talk to. And then when they come and talk to you, be that person that's going to listen. Be that person that's going to make time for that person. Because everyone is busy in their lives, and they're quick to say, "Oh, well, I'll just call you back." Like they could call and you could hear something different in their voice, but you're doing something else. I'll just call you back. That could be it. So it's kind of like you gotta kind of people that's gonna reach out to you. You're close to.
You about to have me answering people's phone calls.
God.
I mean, if it's something out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
I feel like anybody calling me is out of the ordinary.
Oh, Lord.
Listen,
If somebody, you know,
I'm heavy on the call back.
if I get a call in the middle of the night,
Uh-huh.
my heart is instantly like, what's happening? Because don't nobody call me
Yeah.
after 12.
I'm like, call 911 because they the only ones to save you.
I'm thankful when Jerry answered his phone that one day
Yeah.
because I reached out.
Because that was extremely out of the ordinary. I'm just like,
Yeah.
why the fuck is Lav calling me this late?
Listen,
and she
I
calling me
needed-
from her phone?
I needed
What's
help.
up?
Help me now. Like I was serious that
Hey,
day.
Mom. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate
April
you.
here.
Hey,
Miss
Auntie.
April.
So these are some warning signs that I when I went to this class.
Okay.
It says suicide threats, previous suicide attempts, alcohol and drug abuse, statements revealing a desire to die, certain changes in behavior, prolonged depression, making final arrangements, giving away prized possessions, and purchasing a gun or stockpiling pills. So those are some warning signs of suicide.
Okay. That's helpful information.
Very helpful.
It sounds like to me, as long as mental health is really about paying attention to the people around you. Mm-hmm. That's just what it just seems so far when I'm picking them. Just pay attention to the people that's around you.
I think that's another reason why I don't have a lot of friends. Like I can't be that one for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why I've lowered the
I have
number
one.
of friends I have now.
I have him and the other one in the house with me. So
Yeah.
and there's my mom. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, because
that's all
it could
I
be
need.
a lot when you have a lot of people that's looking for
Yeah,
you to
like-
be that comfort for
Yeah.
them.
And I don't
man,
like that.
Yeah, it's draining on you.
Yes.
So you definitely
Yeah.
have to practice self-care when you have a lot of people.
So then how do you know the boundaries? Like
Come on, boundaries.
That's what I was ready to say is setting those boundaries.
yeah,
and-
you have to
And
know.
part of it is education.
Like if a person
I'm sorry.
knows where they're at and they can see that you have to set a boundary with some stuff. You know, when it comes to suicide, you know, there's really no boundary because that's like an emergent need.
yeah.
But if it's someone that's just
But
looking
at the
to
same time
vent
with
20,
suicide,
All the time.
yeah,
Don't vent to me all the time.
24/7 because they have stuff going on. Like sometimes you have to create these boundaries. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, today I had a long day. You know, when if you need to talk, you want to vent about this, especially when they're venting and you know it doesn't really hold substance. Then you could kind of be like, you know what?
I already know
Call me on the weekend when I'm open. Like, don't, you know.
Carisha, please. I hope the people are listening to what she just said. I hope y'all heard what she just
Listen,
said.
because they don't understand.
You.
They don't get it.
Y'all know y'all really don't understand when somebody tells you, I can't listen to that right now. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm not in that place where I want to hear you vent about X, Y, and Z. Or somebody tells you, hey, I need you to dial back on how much you call me to vent and things like that. Listen to them. Don't get upset with your friend because it takes a lot for somebody to be honest like that with you. And for them to value
I
a
think that's
relationship
the
enough
error.
to establish a boundary and not just chalking you.
Right.
And that's how a lot of y'all end up getting chalked because y'all don't want to respect people's
but the thing
boundaries.
is, they have friends in
No, you're here. It's a delay. If you're looking at the stream, it's a delay. So
Stop looking at the screen.
Yeah, just-
I see your
just-
mouth moving.
Stop looking at it.
I raise my hand. Is this Zoom? Like, where's the hand? Can I raise it?
No.
But I think one of the things we have to pay attention to when we deal with mental illness and deal with any illness in general is we all want to be each other's friends. Like I said before, we have friends, we have family. everybody needs a loved one. Everyone needs that person to be in their corner. You can't be everybody's loved one. Everybody can't be your loved one.
Definitely.
So because then you have to start. I mean, again, you're setting those boundaries. But if your loved one is
both of
calling
the
you
mamas is in the
and
building.
saying that, hey, whatever, then guess what? You're gonna oblige. You're gonna help them out.
Yeah, shout out to my mother. She just walked in the building and she's in the chat. She said it's a lot of responsibility and it can be draining. I was that one everyone went to when I was at work. And listen,
I'm tired.
My mom, shout out to her. Like
everybody.
I announced a couple weeks ago, she finally retired.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Retirement.
But what I don't like is that they're still calling her.
Yeah.
Leave this woman alone.
And that's the
Leave
thing.
her alone.
Cuss them out for her.
When people find
And
those
it's the
genuine
reason why I
people-
don't call her sometimes, because I know everybody else is still calling her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fam, when can I talk to my mama?
Right.
Damn. When can I enjoy my mother's retired? Like, she my mama. Goddamn.
Right.
Like, but either way.
And see, when people find those genuine people that they can talk to, they just
Yeah.
fall on you, like, you know, and they have to realize sometimes that you are a person too.
Yes.
I have my own stuff going on too.
Right.
So it's a boundary type, it's a weighing the odds,
Yeah.
Sometimes you could tell when something is so severe, like, okay, I need to really hone in on this person. And other times it's like, you really don't want anything.
You don't want a damn thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nothing.
and that's protecting your mental health. Because if
Yes.
you sitting here trying to be everything to everybody else, your mental health gonna decline. Because now you carrying this person, that person, this person. And I met a lady at one of the pop-up shops, and that's what she told me. She was like, "You're doing great work. I appreciate it. She used to work for DCFS. She was like, I had to retire because my mental health was declining so bad, dealing with the children, the moms, the family situations. And she was taking all of that stuff home with her every night. And she was like, how draining it was. And she was like, you have to make time for yourself, do self-care, close yourself off from people sometimes, because if you don't, you'll burn out so quick. And that's why a lot of social workers burn out so fast.
Yeah.
Because they don't do that self-care portion. Like, they feel like they have to be there because they're a social worker. No, you can't be a good social worker if you're not in that good space.
I'm not doing enough self-care for myself.
Listen, I'm going to make sure I get my hair and nails done. That's my self-care, my present to myself.
I do my little skin thing once a week. I do my mask and my eye creams every night. I do my little thing every night and every week. That's all I can do. I make my music. I play my guitar.
I do nothing every week that just be like, "Ooh, this is my self-care." I mean, I guess my wake and bakes on Sundays.
Nigga. See?
But that's the one time when I'm not just smoking to smoke. Yeah. Like, me smoking on Sundays is different from me smoking every other day. Every other day is legit. I'm smoking to be high. I'm smoking.
So it's a different rap.
I'm smoking because I'm stressed at work and I just want to decompress real quick before I go in the house. So I'm not taking that energy out on my mom or my sister.
Yeah.
But Sundays, that's all about me. It's all about peace and relaxation. It's beautiful being high on Sundays.
It's crazy. I just talked to my mom about like how I'm still not used to living with somebody. It's been 2 years and I'm still not used to living with someone.
Wow.
It's I don't know, a part of my self-care is cleaning. But
my mom would like to know, Ronnie, what you do.
Skill too.
So you, what do you do for self-care to release all that you take in from your clients?
That's a great question.
So when I was at the drug treatment center, I had them so we did journaling. I may start group therapy off with journaling to kind of just, for me, decompressing from my whole day from working and knowing that I'm about to talk to them about different things they may have going on. And for them to deal with trying to be sober all day, and now they got to come to group for 3 hours, and we got to talk about them not using alcohol or drugs. So I do like journaling. I do have a few people that I could reach out to when I get overwhelmed, and they kind of pick up on it sometimes. Like, you know, what's going on? You seem kind of like you know, you got a lot going on. You overwhelmed. I just take time. Like, me and my son love watching football. Like, Sunday, we literally laid around and was watching them games all Sunday.
I put it on the docket for football. And you know, we a sports family. Weekend. I ain't been watching football, so I put it on the docket just so she could have somebody to talk to about it. Because I was like, y'all can talk about it.
Listen,
I know it was good.
It was some good games.
Some good games.
But I have my lazy days where I'm gonna just lay in my bed. If I want to work on some stuff for my business, I'm gonna work on it. If not, I'm gonna binge watch some ratchet shows or
love it.
Okay,
something.
Well, binge watching anime. That might be a thing that I do for self-care because I love me some anime and it's very relaxing. I'm like, okay.
It's just something that you're doing is you just at a relaxed point.
Okay.
So I do take that time to do that because if I don't listen, I will be stressed to the max. But journaling is something that is very, very good to just get your thoughts out and just write. It don't have to be correct grammar or nothing. And then a lot of times when you journal and you go back to it, maybe you journal for like 2 weeks and then you don't journal. You go back a month later. Yeah. If you read what was going on like that time frame back, you could kind of see how you've progressed during that time. And that could kind of help you like understand, like, you know what, I'm in a better state than I was because I'm reading back to this and I was a mess at this time.
A mess 2 weeks ago.
Now I'm in a better space. Like, and journal about the good and the bad. Don't just journal about the bad. Journal about good things that's going on.
My little iPad app. You see all this mess? See all this mess? Like, I got mess.
But it's definitely something that you have, like, you know, I'm gonna push that. I want to do like a journaling session to have people come in, put on some relaxing music, and they just journal, and we talk about it, and just realize how powerful the journaling can be.
That actually does sound real relaxing, though.
Like, seriously, it's.
I like the color.
What if
I used to love to color when I was
I used to
younger.
love it too. Yeah.
No, like,
I used to paint.
Really used
I used
to
to do a
love
lot
to
of mess.
Color. Oh my god.
And all
Forget
of that
the
is,
writing.
but you know what? All of that is part of art therapy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The coloring, the painting, the journaling, all of that. People write raps, poetry. All of that is like the same realm, really, that you can kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because coloring is very relaxing. Because I had my drug treatment guys doing that too. They had like the abstract pictures.
Love
and when
abstract
they would
art.
come in, I'd be like, okay, y'all have 15 minutes. And these men in there coloring.
Ooh, with the quickness.
And
just get it on.
The owner used to be like, you got them in here really enjoy. I said it's relaxing. They didn't even realize that this is something. Like, they were like, can I take my sheet home and finish it? Like, yeah, if you get stressed or something, sit and just color, like, because it's so mindless.
Let me give me a Spider-Man
And coloring works for everyone. It works for the sickest people to the most wellest people. One time when I was at work, we had 20 patients, and it was like I can't say crazy. It was a wild night. You know, it was like a full moon. They always say a full moon, the ER is going to be full.
Oh, my God. Don't even say it. Like, I just... And there's trigger words for that too. Like when they be like, "Oh, it's quiet." Yeah. Like, don't you say that? What is wrong with you? Don't you ever say that it's quiet in here? What is wrong with you?
You're not allowed to stay quiet
ever.
Right.
But the unit was horrible. We had 2 or 3 fights. We done had some really bad psychotic patients. Yeah. People was in the uproar. We had I don't know who all was up there per se as far as career goes, but anyhow, we had some of everybody up there that week. But we turned on some music. We brought out the coloring book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we brought out broken crayons, markers, and they couldn't have color pencils because, you know,
right, because you can stab. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But right, so we had like broken crayons, and guess what? In an hour top, people was getting ready to go to bed. Mm-hmm. The unit was quiet. I can't say that word. There wasn't no noise in the unit.
Wasn't no
And
noise.
people was going to bed, and I mean, they man just fall asleep, coloring, drooling, coloring.
Oh yeah.
The combo, right?
I used to work in the ER, so I get it.
Yeah.
It's very therapeutic, really.
I'll never work there again.
So what helpful advice would you guys have for people who are currently isolated? Or they have been more isolated than they've ever had to be because of the pandemic, where they can't talk to people,
For
they can't be in
instance-
contact with them, touch them.
For instance, I've been working from home, and it has taken a toll on my mental health. I will sit here and I will admit that. I'm not used to it. I'm used to getting up and getting dressed, and now I don't get dressed as much. Now I don't really care about my appearance as much. I wear the same hoodie every day. Just forget it. And I used to take pride in my clothes and the way I looked and stuff like that. The only thing that I still really keep up with is my hair. That's pretty much it.
I was about to say them inches.
Yeah, the
She ain't
inches.
playing with
The inches be inching. and that's about it. Other than that, like, I don't care about clothes. I don't care about shoes. I buy no shoes at this point.
Yeah.
Like, and I used to really care
Yeah.
about.
And I can relate to that because we've been home 2 years working from
Same
home.
here, yeah.
And it can be very isolating. Like, even though my workers are calling, I'm in meetings, but just being home alone, So some days I'll be like, okay, on my lunch break, I'm going out to the store, or
Yeah.
I'm going to do this or that, or just run errands or something. So that's going to make me get up, get dressed, put on some clothes, kind of get myself together. Then lunchtime is like, I'm going to go out.
Yeah.
Especially when the sun is shining like today. The sun was shining, though it was freezing. But just getting out, driving somewhere and coming back, it would change your energy because
And it really does.
because when you're in the house all day and I have like room darkening curtains, like the house
Yeah.
is dim
yeah.
and I got a lamp
Jerry know I
on.
be in the dark all day, every day.
All day.
Even when we was on the phone and y'all seen just
Right.
how dark it was, like, that's just how I like it.
Yeah, you got to start making time, like on your lunch break. Just go out for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Make
Right.
just say you're gonna do something. Like, you know what, I'm gonna run to the store or I'm gonna
Small
run here.
steps.
Don't do it when you get off,
Yeah.
because that's gonna change your whole momentum and everything.
Right.
when
Yeah.
you do it midday.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's
Right.
like, okay, shoot, I gotta get dressed, I gotta do this and that.
Yeah.
And then it'll make you'll see the difference in your attitude that second half of the day,
Yeah.
because you done went out
Right.
and did something, and you're not just sitting in darkness all day.
Right.
And sometimes, I'll play music or
Oh, I do that all day. All day. Jerry be calling me in the middle of my stuff. I'll be like, Jerry, now you know.
I'll get up and exercise or something like midday.
I gotta start doing that.
and it just changes your energy.
Darkness is coming, though.
Yeah, I mean
Yes,
little stuff.
The darkness is coming.
It is calming, but if you battle from depression, you may not want to deal with all that calming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's just about. It's so hard.
And know your
because, yeah, it's so hard to know exactly
figure
what
those
to do.
Me too.
I gotta figure out the triggers. I don't know what it is.
And it could be people, places, or things that could be your trigger.
Oh my God, don't tell me that.
Right.
It can.
Don't tell me that.
Like in a trigger in like a bad way. Like I know.
Well, no, like
It could be
like you at
trigger.
home working all day long,
Mm-hmm.
and you're battling with depression. Now working at home. I mean, that's gonna be a trigger, but you got to do it. But you got to cope with it. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do differently? As Sharonda said, you get to take those steps throughout the day. Getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you want to switch your mindset from where it's currently at and put it on something else to dig yourself out of. Because if you wallow in the same thing over and over and over, you want to dig yourself in a hole.
Yeah, because you're not interacting with people, so you don't care.
Right.
I have my cover on, and I'm sitting at my desk.
Listen, I be in my
Bonnet
onesie.
on.
Yes,
You know what I'm
onesie,
saying?
hair wrapped.
I be looking crazy.
Just
and
looking
I don't have
ugly.
to be on camera. I don't have
Right.
to be on camera for my meetings. So
Even
I
brush
can
your
look-
teeth.
Same. I could look
listen,
just as
I could
nasty
look
as I want
crazy. And like people, my sister FaceTime one day. She like, "Ooh, you at work?"
Listen, I don't
Like,
know if
yes.
I don't know if Jerry has realized, but when he used to call me every day, he would video chat me.
Mm-hmm.
But now I was like, just regular call me because I just be looking nuts. Just, But I'll probably, I mean, if he's open to it, I'll probably accept his video chat.
Oh, you want to get back to video chatting? Because you know I love the video chat.
I mean, I like watching you work.
I love video.
Because you be working.
Why people like watching me work when I'm
Because
at
I've
work?
never seen somebody work that hard. Like, my God. Y'all do the most.
And be smiling.
Yeah,
and
just
having
be
a good old
smiling
time at
and
work.
people be coming in this area. You be like, hey, I'll be like, how can you have this attitude doing as much as you do every day, as long as you do? Them schedule breaks. I don't know how you do it, but I commend you.
Thank you.
I really do.
Yes.
I am good
And then
for
you'll get burnt
improv
out.
video calls. I love video chatting.
My God,
I love it.
my hair be wrapped.
Listen, I be having
I be in
my
a sports bra,
rise in.
just all
Yes.
types of stuff. I just
had my rise in for 2 days. What's today, Tuesday?
Oh, that was good though. The hair was looked real good after you took them out though.
Because I haven't been nowhere.
I love keeping my hair wrapped for 2 days, for 2 good
Like,
days. Ooh,
Listen,
ooh.
because Sunday
really
we
be
were in the
itching and
house watching
flowing.
the game. Yesterday I had to work, but it was so bad. I told my son to come home on the school bus. I didn't even have to take my bonnet off, take my rise out. I was in whole relaxation
Thank
mode
you,
the
David
past
and
2
Darrell.
days.
I be trying. But the downside to me always being bubbly and full of joy is whenever I'm not.
we can tell.
Well, yeah, y'all can tell. But people automatically assume something is wrong with me.
Right.
And sometimes I'm actually a mellow person at heart.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I just be wanting to chill. I just be quiet. Trying to tell you when I was little, it was like, what? How long was it before I started actually talking when I was a kid?
Oh, you was
and
one
I
of
knew
them?
how to talk. I just
Same,
wouldn't.
same.
So I just be chilling sometimes, y'all. That's all.
And then that's what people probably rely on your energy too. So when
I
you're not
realize
in
that
that,
also.
when you're
Yeah,
not in that
yeah.
joyful spirit, like they
And
like,
then they
what's
call
going
you
on?
to get that from you, and they're
You're
not getting
in
it.
that mode.
Yeah.
They're like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
I can see that.
something is major going on because he's always that person. And that's the downside to people that's always happy and joyful, because it's like they don't have that time to be mellow without people overreacting a little bit. Like everybody have their mellow moments, but you know, when you're always that lit, happy person all the time, you can't really live that mellow life.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Take a sabbatical.
But yeah, if you're in a dark place, just try to find something that gives you any sense of joy.
So do you guys have anything to suggest for us Midwesters who deal with seasonal depression? Because that is real.
Light,
I've been taking my
Light,
vitamin D
sun.
now every day. Pause, but
light, and sun.
Light and sun?
yeah,
Oh my gosh, sun is a natural healer. So
yeah.
you know.
So
get that
someone
going. But they
like
also
me,
need light.
as Lab just told y'all, I work hard. So when I go to when I go to work during the winter, when I
It's
go
dark.
outside, it's dark. When I get
home,
off
it's
work, it's dark.
Yeah.
My job is, after we end the live, I tell you where I work at, sir. So you will understand. It's just like, even on my breaks, I don't want to spend. I get
You can
30
tell
minute
them.
breaks.
You can tell them on live that you
I
work
cannot.
at the slave ship. Everybody know what the slave ship is.
No, stop it. They don't need to be knowing where I work, though. So it's like, even on my breaks, I don't be wanting to go outside, because by the time I get
Work on the
outside, I'm going to have to
bottom.
turn around and walk back to my
Right.
station to work. So it's hard for me to get sunlight. And I have noticed, since mental health has became a thing in the real world, I noticed that I do suffer from seasonal depression, even though I'm somebody who love winter, and winter is my favorite.
Yeah,
season.
he the reason why it snowed.
Right.
He done
Right.
he prayed for all the damn.
He prayed for this snow.
He prayed for this motherfucker. I
Why y'all
should
putting my business out there like that?
because
He was so
because I had to
excited
shovel
about
snow just to be here today.
I love snow. It's beautiful.
My car ain't moved in
There's
2
no
weeks.
Need to be cold if it's not going to snow. There's no
Yeah.
need to be cold if it's not going to snow.
Oh
No reason.
God.
I love snow.
So I need
love
y'all to give me
winter.
something
I have
to
seasonal
do
affective disorder
besides
too, so I
sunlight.
understand. man.
Yeah, snow is beautiful. Y'all
They
big.
have these fluorescent lights you want to purchase too to put in your houses and your lamps and stuff like that to give you.
No,
light
you
throughout
can
the house
order
as well.
that, and hopefully it'll be there
Oh,
when
so
it's supposed to be
fake
there.
sunlight bulbs.
Yeah, like change your lighting in your space.
Okay.
So whether people do the LED lights where they can change the colors.
No,
Like my little
Some
light.
people do.
I love my little light.
Or something that's a bright light, like just
we ain't
having
talking about no
that.
strip club.
LED lights is not for the strip club.
No, it's for the
this
house.
A new phase.
It's for the
This is
basement.
this is the new thing going on right now. And they got the little disco balls that put all the little lights on the wall now. Like, this is the thing.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's the boom boom room.
Mine
But-
stay on red at 36% all day, every day.
Just change your lighting in your room. Like, make sure it's not dim and dark when you get home. Like, change the bulb.
Okay.
Even if you do a color
They do
bulb.
something fun and interesting.
I got a smart bulb, and it's on an app. And every now and again, I change the colors. But when I find that red at that hue that I like, I don't change it. I'm one of them. I'll never change that color.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll turn it to the white just so I can find something if I lost something. But after that, it's going right back to the red. I used green before. I know blue is very calming for me, like turquoise and stuff like that.
blue is a calming color.
Yeah, that's why Facebook. Listen, I read all the mess about the colors. Red makes you hungry. Blue is calming. I don't know what purple does, but I know blue is calming and red is
I
hungry.
just looked at that. At some colors.
I wonder what is the color of yellow, because back in the day, they had all the classrooms back in the 80s and 70s. I don't know about the 70s, but in the 80s and 90s, all yellow. I wonder what does yellow do.
I thought yellow made you happy.
Yeah, yellow is a happy color.
Did it?
Okay.
So
I was
yellow
a sad student. I mean, I didn't want to be there.
So yellow represents joy, cheerfulness, friendliness, intellect, energy, warmth, caution, and cowardice.
Saved by the bell. The bell rung. I was full of joy.
Yeah.
So that's what what yellow.
Hearing that bell ring is a different kind of happiness though when you was in school.
They got beige now, I think. So what's beige? Or cream?
What is beige?
I don't know. Oh, no.
I mean, you don't got to go Google all of them, you know.
I know, but I'm trying to
Right,
see.
you the one that's not on screen. You should be Googling it.
Hey, listen. If I move
See,
my
they even
screen
got
and my
moods
phone, I
here.
might
You
just
know,
do that.
volcano and jungle and ocean and party. Comfort. There's a comfort one. There's a reading one. I like my little smart bulb or whatever. It's about $14.99.
To getting a smart bulb.
I
for
tried to tell
the
my mom to
winter.
get a couple.
Buy me a smart bulb.
Yeah, get you a
Yeah.
smart bulb. This
Fair
is
enough.
from
Fair
what is
enough.
this?
Are they really smart or are they dumb?
No, they just change colors. That's it.
And you said I need to do fun and smart activities. Is that what you
You can
said?
create scenes or whatever, and triggers. I guess when you walk in a room, it'll come on. I don't know. I ain't mess with all that. I just
ain't
be
do
on
all
red.
that.
I just be on red all the time, and it's really nice at night.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to change your settings since you're going dark to dark every day.
Yeah.
You know, make your room bright. Even though, make it bright for the time once you get
I'ma
home. And
try
then when
it.
you start relaxing,
And don't spend all your time in the room.
yeah.
Now
You got a
that,
dining room, a living room, a kitchen.
He said the magic, magic thing.
Now that's definitely something that I need to do because I just be in my room all day.
Yeah, I be in the basement. That's it.
I just be
You
in the
can catch
room.
me in the
Yeah,
basement.
you definitely got to
Go right back in the basement. I come up for air, go right back in the
I'll
basement.
start socializing in the house.
In the basement is dark.
You say something to piss
Right.
me off, I'm going right back in the basement. I'm hungry, I go to the air fryer, I go right back in the basement. I got to take the dog out, go right back to the basement. That's it. All my stuff is down there. I'm happy down there,
But this
so I
is-
think.
You
Change
saying
your
that though
environment.
makes sense though because I actually don't want a TV in my room anymore.
That's fine.
And
I
you
don't
know
watch
what?
TV.
And see, when I do watch
In the
TV,
basement.
for the most part, in my room, I'm watching it to make me go to sleep. Like, I don't
Same.
even watch it for content most of the time.
Same.
And you know what? Because my son, when we first moved in the house that we're in now, he was like, "Mom," he would put on YouTube like the calming water and
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
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 So
Yeah, that is
I've
all I
been-
do,
about to say
Caitlin,
that.
is watch
I've-
TV. So I
I've
need
been
to
doing
clearly
that.
I need to stop watching so much TV in my room. Caitlin East is in the building. Here for your regular bitch merch. Y'all exposing all the secrets today. I don't like that.
No, I knew this was gonna happen. I was prepared. That's exactly why I took a nap. I was like, well, she about to read me, so like that, I'm just about to get read all day, all this whole entire hour and a half.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Cause I will have Renee in my room too, and I'll have to go downstairs. Like, let me go downstairs and just get out of my room because that's your comfort. That's your comfy place.
Yeah,
and especially when you eat in your room, you laying down.
I never used to eat in the basement, but now
you eat everywhere.
Yeah, because I definitely will sit right in my bed and eat.
Right.
See, I don't do that.
Just be so
Are
comfortable.
you sitting in your bed or are you laying down in your bed eating?
No, I sit up straight and eat in the bed, or so like I'll
and
either
then put your
sit-
plate down and then lay down.
No, I still
Okay.
sit upright because you need at least 30 minutes for your food to digest properly.
You have a whole
I have aggressive
Listen.
acid reflux.
Yeah,
it
you
is
do.
real
You
with
do.
the acid reflux for me.
You
So
do.
usually when I eat, I know for a fact I need to be sitting up straight. I can't just
Yeah.
start laying down.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, because you lay down, that acid reflex can kick your butt.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now I know I need to spend less
But
time in
put
my
books
room.
underneath the head of your bed.
Wait, what?
What you say?
Put books at the head of your bed to lift your to raise your head of your bed up.
Okay.
That'll help you when you sleep. That way, the acid reflex don't take you out of here.
Hey, listen, I like a helpful tip, so thank you.
I
sir.
mean, what if
Yeah,
you
that
got one
was
of
a good
them
idea.
them pillows? You know them pillows that make you sit up.
Buy me one, cause I don't got one of those.
It was
Who
like
wants to sit up now?
$10. You know, I got it from Walmart.
That's
I
why
got
said
one.
You buy me. See, you already know where they at and everything.
Okay.
You could just buy me one.
Your birthday coming up, I guess.
You okay? You are not buying me a pillow for my birthday.
I mean, I'm just gonna send you money, but if you need a pillow,
unless it's Spider-Man.
I mean, I'll see if I can find a Spider-Man pillow like that.
You did not just try to give me a pillow for my birthday.
And money.
I guess.
Right. Because you gonna say no to the money?
No.
You gonna say no to this cash app?
I ain't gonna say no to the pillow. I'm gonna take it anyway. So, I'm just gonna hush and mind my business there, and like I usually do.
That is funny.
This
I'm
has
trying
been.
to think if there is any other questions I have.
This has been
about-
very enlightening.
hasn't it?
Yeah, and I don't want to go over time because the camera.
So you want
Thank you
to
for having us.
Yeah, I
Oh,
appreciate
absolutely.
so you want to get into unmentionables then?
Yeah. What was yours again?
My unmentionable, I came prepared, you guys. The homie Trav Hen. He is featured on the new single. It is by Nuke Franklin, featuring Trav Hen. It's called $1 Million Baby. He got some fire coming. He said spring, he gonna be
Good,
applying all
I'm
the
ready.
pressure with Trav Hen. He said he got a 2-piece coming. So, and I was just like, oh shit, you and Lamb about to just have my spring lit.
Listen, my single comes out next Friday.
Oh! Yes, you single laugh. Blessing us with some bars.
Just a couple bars. I mean, just a couple, just a few. But okay, this is $1 Million Baby by Nuke Franklin and Trav Hen.
I really like the song. It just makes you feel good. I gotta stop sitting in my room so much.
Flies nigga this side of the Mississippi River. Bet your nana and your mama want a picture with him. Baby, get your spinal off the wall. Raise your leg to the law. Where I'm in to make the angels.
I'm just jealous that I
know that. Got money, blood, sipping liquor by the liter. Hope you can hold that. Shit, you know I'm just playing with you. By the end of the night, I hope I'm laying with you. Fingers crossed, hoping that you bring your friend with you. I ain't tripping, I'm just looking at the bigger picture. You know I've been a big dog since a little nigga. No blood, got me at a 10 hood, looking for an info. Tell me not to bend up, shoot your boy the info. I should put the lick down, I'm on my fifth cuz. You should let your hair down, I'ma light some weed up. I'm just trying to dig in, so I'm nigga with touch.
So what we gonna do? Because we on the phone with Mr. Scotty Robinson. We don't want to.
You gotta put the best quality forward.
Yes, absolutely. Jerry's gonna pull it up on Daddy's computer.
Pause.
Pause.
Boss man.
Well, you
That's
know,
what happened.
Yeah, yeah. That's daddy. So it ain't daddy?
Nope.
Y'all lying. That's daddy.
He's not mine.
Well, he ain't mine either.
Listen, I ain't called a man daddy in a very long time.
He has a child though. He is a daddy.
What am I looking up, Laugh? You distracted me. You threw me
Million.
off.
See, look at him. Look at him.
$1 billion
Baby
baby.
by Nuke Franklin.
And hey, Disha.
Nuke.
And hey, Nikki. My goddaughter's mom on here.
Is that it?
Wait, what?
That's
That's
it right
not
there. Oh, you just had it.
Did I? But I'm trying to figure
That
out
right
why.
there. Ain't that it?
That ain't it?
Oh, no.
No, it ain't
That's
that.
AJ
But I'm trying to
Johnson.
figure out why his computer started deleting stuff.
I don't know what
So let's just do it this
daddy's computer be doing. This is funny. Yeah, just go to him.
Yeah, it's right there on the side.
Please play. Press the play button.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I done hit it like twice.
No, click on it.
Shit, I didn't mean to click on Trav hand. Okay.
Jerry.
Listen, you saw me click on it. I done clicked on it twice.
There we go. Woo. Chop.
Make sure you edit that.
Where all my line dancers? Where all my line dancers? Hey, flies nigga this side of the Mississippi River. Bet your nana and your mama want a picture with them. Baby, get your spinal off the wall. Raise your legs to the Lord. Where I'm in it, make the angels wanna take a picture. No Kodak, got money, blow that. Sipping liquor by the liter. Hope you can hold that. Shit, you know I'm just playing with you. By the end of the night, I hope I'm laying with you. Fingers crossed, hoping that you bring your friend with you.
What's
I ain't
going
tripping,
on?
I'm just looking at the bigger picture. You know I've been the big dog since a little nigga, no bluff. Got me at a 10 HUD, looking for an info. Something I could bend up, shoot your boy the info. I'ma pull the whip up, I should put the lick down. Think I'm on my 5th cup, you should let your hair down. I'ma light some weed up, I'm just trying to dig in for a nigga ribs touch.
Don't stop, just let the money flow. Get off the wall, get on the floor. Good times and bad, they come and go. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Get off the wall, get on the floor. Good times and bad, they come and go. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Shit, glowing, everywhere. Flow, rancid, long stare. Bad, dead, wasn't anywhere. Good share, investing in a key speed up, pull the weeds up, smoke the tree up, call coughed and pass up. Me, they pass up for no, I'm massa. Mine will blast ya, all will, I'll lash ya. Where you at, Trav? Big living. 49 grand, show no ceiling. No limit, take care, brief feeling. Like 32, nigga, I'm winning. $1 million baby, nigga, I'm grinning. Box the feelings, keep a lookout for lemons. Let the shit rock, don't stop, cause I'm a pop. Get the block out and rise up to the top spot. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Get off the wall, get on the floor. Good times and bad, they come and go. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Get off the wall, get on the floor. Good times and bad, they come and go. Don't stop, just let the money flow. 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 Get off the wall, get on the floor. Good times and bad, they come and go. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Don't stop, just let the money flow. Get off the wall, get on the floor. Good times and bad, they come and go. Don't stop, just let the money flow.
Yeah, don't play it again.
And that was
$1 Million Baby
by Nuke Franklin and Trav
Hen.
Hen.
Get into
Shout out to
it.
them, man.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Trav Hen.
Can you play mine now?
Yes, I can.
Mine is
Hold on, give me a moment.
Chuck the World. Search him first. So
EA? Or TH.
THE, the world. There you go. And then just click on him. Click on his album. His album is there. It's called, I think it's called Trappin'. It's probably not Trappin'. It's something. Start with a T. Okay. I don't know how y'all deal with these MacBooks.
I don't know why I'm not using his mouse.
You know I hate his mouse.
The January Zone?
That's the album. Tap In. That's what it's called. Tap In. Click the play button.
I don't hear a sound. Ain't perfect, but I give it my all. You don't get watch them pray on your fall. Lot of dogs just faking to be dogs. I was like they didn't set them calls. When I'm up by myself, I'm a ball. I'ma shit on them all like a star. In a different bag, taking out. Protect my energy at all costs. VVS got my neck and chest froze. Try to take it like toast to get toast. The way that they done cut me off. Got me walking around feeling like ghosts. At the top of my feelings and top in the bag. Bro say it's up, then it's up like a flag. Everywhere I'm walking, my drip is splash. Everywhere I walk, my drip is splash. Yeah, smoking on a real good bag. Feeling something blue from counting the cash. Just like groceries up in my bag. Top of my feelings and top in the bag. Bro say it's up, then it's up like a flag. Everywhere I'm walking, my drip is splash. Everywhere I walk, my drip is splash. Yeah, smoking on a real good bag. Feeling something blue from counting the cash. Just like groceries up in my bag.
Hey, y'all know me, I'm an old nigga, but I'm like, Lord. I like good music. I was about to leave out the motherfucking no drip play. This I said, whoa. Let me put my stamp on this. Chuck the world. Shout out to Jada. God damn, and my nigga made this shit. This was 100 motherfucking degrees. Fact. I told y'all to be getting my life, my story. Y'all gonna hear me a lot around real niggas. On real nigga shit. I'm only entangling with real niggas.
Daniel, you are late. What do you mean you just woke up? You should have had you an alarm set. Cause I told him that he needed to be present. Trigger your mind is a thing, and he's big on mental health. He loves talking about it, like he's adamant about. Oh my God! And that was Chuck the World with Tap In. But yeah, you know, not your neighbors got you faded. Leave the ratchets alone. We had business to take care of.
I wish I even talked to my neighbors.
It's about to be off now.
Oh,
I still love you.
On the phone.
I still love you, Daniel.
Look at him.
Oh, Scotty's still here with us?
He's still here with us, y'all.
Oh, he one of those did you put on hold and then they just stay on hold.
Did you hear the music?
No, I just hang up. I just normally hang up. That music was loud.
Now he sound like an old man. The music was loud.
I'm so sorry.
The music was loud. I had to turn it off.
My God. Well, make sure you go back in and see what we got to offer here in Cleveland. I mean, it ain't much, but it's honest work. You know, I try to put the good stuff in the forefront. But I heard that and I was like, nah, he did something.
Yeah,
that
Chuck did something with
Chuck
that.
the World with
right,
Tap In. Listen, Chuck, I might have to hit his DM like, sir, you did that.
I ain't going that far, but all right, Chuck.
Remember the last time he hit my DM? And all the mess he spilled, I'm like, I'm not here for this. My mental health. Not here for it.
The boundaries, the boundaries is real. I'm happy that you guys said things that me and Laugh have already said on the podcast before. Yeah. Just in general of you being better people.
Because we don't know what we be talking about.
Yeah, but we've talked about boundaries. Mm-hmm. We really talked about establishing boundaries with people and friends and holding people accountable and yourself.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing, like, to deal with the mental health, you don't have to be a professional for real.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
Like, when you notice certain things and you learn how to cope with your own mental health, like, you can help other people. You don't have to be licensed. You know what I'm saying? It's all about experiences and different things like that. And some people feel like, you know, we all kind of give therapeutic services to each other, your friends, your family.
Lord
all
knows
the
I do.
time.
Lord knows I do.
So
He does.
I mean,
And I've been trying not to rely on Jerry, but
Listen, the people I actually love and care about, I'm here for it. I have no problem. It is a gift that the Lord has given me to speak life into people, and I'm here for it.
you definitely have to tap into that.
Yeah, I be trying.
Sometimes people just need a little encouragement.
Yeah, I be.
yeah, and he gives me that.
I just had somebody send me 2 prayers today, like just random. Like
Yeah,
I
I like
love
stuff like that, too.
because you never know. Like I could have been. The sun came out today. I got 2 prayers sent to me today. Like it was like this gonna be a good day.
Them
Bless
good
your heart.
vibes is
I'm looking
real.
like, oh Lord, what are you saying to me? Like, what are you?
The good
Like, I'm
vibes
already
and the
thinking
good
too much
energy is
enough. I'm
real.
trying to deal with myself.
I'm an overthinker too, but I ain't gonna overthink. Somebody send me a little prayer or something. I'm gonna just take heed to it and just be thankful for
Listen,
it.
just take whatever you can from it and
Right.
Oh,
keep
you
it
gonna say
pushing.
yes, God? That's you saying yes, God, nothing else.
That's it. And just let it marinate.
I
I ain't
might
about
get
to
the leak.
overthink it.
I'm an overthinker too, so trust me, I understand.
I am too.
I'll be
That's my
overthinking.
problem.
Yeah.
Everything.
I
No,
need-
I'm not gonna overthink. I'm just gonna hit delete.
You just gonna hit delete.
Mm-hmm.
The lies you tell. I don't even believe you in your voice.
I don't know if if a certain person sends me a prayer.
He gonna meditate on it before he hit delete.
If a certain person
That's
send me a
what he
prayer,
gonna
like
do.
my aunt, like if my aunt, who is the
Right.
most Christian woman that
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
ever known, best, like I know we have examples of horrible Christians, but she is not that.
You gonna delete it if she send it to you?
Absolutely
Bless her
not.
heart.
She's the only
She can
one that
catch
I keep.
delete too. She'll be catching.
Yo. But no, if she
Because
send me
that's what I
something
wanted to say.
and I don't know if she can feel it in the air or some shit, but like she'll send me something and I'll break into tears. It's like, how do you know? How do you know?
I'm gonna DM you a prayer tomorrow.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. I'm about to delete you as a friend, sir. if you start DMing me prayers,
I'm just gonna send the Lord's prayer. That's all
Be
I'm
like,
gonna do, the Lord's
spam,
not the spam.
spam.
Reported.
That is hilarious.
But y'all, this was great. This was
It
enlightening.
was.
I feel a whole lot better for some reason. I don't know why.
I do too. I feel lighter.
I guess my homework is to figure out my triggers.
Yes.
That's my homework also.
Yeah.
Figure out your triggers. 'Cause that's
Everyone
gonna
out there, figure out your
help you.
triggers
Yes.
and set up boundaries.
And I'll move on from there, man.
Yeah.
But
This
you
has been
can't do
great.
triggers without coping skills. You gotta develop some type of coping skills.
Well,
You gotta do
yeah.
trigger.
Well,
You gotta
we trying
find
to
your
figure
trigger
out.
first.
Yeah,
It's a
let
stepping
us figure
stone.
out
It's a
our
stepping stone. You
triggers
do
first.
1, 2, and then 3.
Yeah, because once you figure out your triggers, then you can figure out how to cope with them.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can't do them together.
Yeah.
Right.
Triggers and resentments.
I have a lot of
What
resentments.
resentment?
Yes.
I was about to say because we can talk. I know my resentment.
I mean,
Yeah.
because a lot
I
of
may
times,
not know the triggers, but I know the resentment. I
but
got.
a lot of
I have a lot
times
of
the
resentments.
resentments come with some triggers on a situation that happened.
So
that
they
you
hand
are
in hand, they
resentful
cousins.
for. Yes.
They cousins.
So if you really think about stuff that you're resentful for,
Mm-hmm.
and look at the situation around the resentment,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
may figure out some of your triggers because that is something that you're holding on to.
Have you
So
met
why are you
Boss
holding
Man,
on
the
to
one that
it?
went to therapy and the therapist said that he has nothing wrong with him?
Oh,
That's Boss Man Watts.
That's Boss Man Watts.
Boss Man Watts.
Shout out to Boss Man Watts. He is in
I've
the
been calling
room.
you daddy all day. FYI.
My God, you didn't have to tell him.
He got. The world knows now. The world knows. The world knows. What do you mean? It's
I'm
not
getting off
going nowhere.
I'm getting off live. God
saying.
damn.
But yeah, look at your resentments.
Yeah,
Jot down them resentments.
I shall.
Maybe
I
I'll
will.
start with the resentment
like that.
first, and then I'll try to narrow it
I
down
like
to the
that.
triggers.
Resentment.
Seriously.
I would start with resentment first because that's part of your healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to figure out why you feel the way you do,
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't.
and you're going to be digging deeper and deeper and deeper. Just don't dig too deep where you end up like can't get up out of it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely resentment.
I'm sorry. It's Beyonce. Y'all the one
You
who said
can't
resentment.
just sing through the man talking.
It
With
was
your mic on.
Beyonce. It was Beyonce. I was whispering.
Your mic is on. There is no whispering.
I guess you have a point. We
Listen.
appreciate you guys for coming to talk shit with us on this beautiful Tuesday on episode
Thank you so much.
111.
You like that? You like this intro
So
song?
much.
Made by yours truly.
Made by Lavishly Lucky One.
Yours truly.
You know, just thank you. You guys
you
ever
for
want to do
having
it
us
again?
on.
Yes. Thank both
We
of
are
y'all.
here.
I'm down for whatever.
Please make sure you guys do what you need to do to get the podcast started. Like I said, be consistent with it because it is needed.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
We need more people who look like us to talk about mental health because it is real for us.
Definitely.
Us as blacks, we have a lot of trauma.
And it is
And it's
definitely a
passed
priority.
down. So yeah, just
Generational trauma.
I have trauma seeing the police officer, seeing the police lights. Like, you know how
listen. Yeah, I
just have
don't.
like the little bitty lights up in the air, and I see those little lights in my rearview mirror. It's like I have a
Yeah.
whole,
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I still haven't got my license back yet because just like I don't even want to deal with police officers and driving. I just don't. So
Yeah.
trust me, I understand. But you guys have homework to the people listening and
Thank
watching. Find out your triggers. Find out what you are resenting. And set up some boundaries with some people.
Please
okay?
set up some
Definitely.
boundaries.
And self-care.
Self-care is always important.
Self-care, definitely.
Make sure you guys check out the king of comments, Mr. Darrell P, on Thursdays 8 o'clock for Library Live. Fridays 95.9 FM DJ Chevy Red.
Also on WOVU.org. You can
5
catch her
p.m.
there.
Check her out. Me and Laugh. We're available everywhere. Just Jared the Lucky Laugh.
Come get these headshots on Halo,
Period.
on Call of Duty, whatever
Period.
game you name the
she
game.
finally gave me the login.
You named the
y'all. So I'm
game.
gonna watch Jocelyn tomorrow after we shoot some people in the face on Call of Duty.
Oh, you off tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow. I didn't pick
my
up
God,
no
we
OT.
go-
I didn't pick up no OT on my first week back because
Oh,
I
shit.
actually went back to work this week.
Yes, we can
It's
get back
been
on
very ghetto.
Gunfight Tournament and
Yes.
get these dubs.
Yes.
Hello?
So make sure y'all follow Unlock Your Mind 1 on IG. Make sure you follow guarding_your_. Guarding
Key.
your
Key
_2_your_heart.
Mine.
Mine _ Y'all listen, that's a lot.
That was
Sorry,
Scotty.
Scotty.
And I thought about it. I was like, all these underscores.
So where can we find Scotty on, Scotty?
It's private. Don't look him up. His
Oh
IG
my
is
God,
private.
Lord.
He don't want
Is
no
your
followers.
IG private too?
Listen, I got stalkers.
He got boundaries, y'all. Respect his boundaries.
No, he got stalkers because he doesn't have boundaries.
Oh,
Clearly.
shit. Ooh.
That's how you
I
got
have
them
no
stalkers.
Listen, that's a whole nother conversation.
For
I can't wait to, because we can have y'all back on again and we can really get into
Listen,
it.
follow her, follow the business pages, follow us. And as always, until y'all hear from us again, y'all go be great out here in these streets.
Definitely.
Yo,
go
job.
back.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.